Hey guys, welcome back. I am Squiggles, and this is going to be game 2 between CatZ and ToD. This one is going to be on Shakuras Plateau and is going to be in cross positions. A Zerg versus Protoss. Alright, and of course, this best of 3 match was played at MLG Anaheim 2011, and I just got back from there, and it was so much fun. If there's any way at some point in your lifetime, all of you guys can go ahead and go to an MLG, you should definitely go just for the experience. It's kind of like going to a professional basketball game or something like that, football, whatever your cup of tea is as far as sports, not esports, but sports, although I do think esports are absolutely baller and I love them dearly. But it's similar to that. That's how I would tell somebody who's never been to an MLG or a BlizzCon or something like that. Is there's just something about watching games with thousands of other people who also love the sport, and you can hear the collective and the yeah, and people like jumping out of their seats and like flipping chairs and tables and other spectators, and just oh, it's so much fun. So I would definitely let you know that you should definitely do that. And already it looks like CatZ. What is he doing? Going for some kind of early. Was that a? I don't think that was a 6 pool, but it was something really early. So he could be going for early pressure. I'm actually not sure. It looks like double extractor trait coming out for CatZ, as he is going to get 6 lings out before he gets his Overlord. And there's the Overlord going down right now. And ToD is going to be like, whoa, that spawning pool is really fast. You can see ToD, his forge only about just over halfway done, is going to be throwing down a gateway, and he may actually throw down another gateway. Yep, there we go. So going to be totally walled in right here. And now he is going to throw down a cannon. As soon as this finishes, you can see ToD has totally stopped his probe production. And here comes a lot of Zerglings, well, 6 of them. And it looks like CatZ just going to go for regular drones after that. He has an early queen coming out as well. And I don't know, these Zerglings are going to get a lot of hits off before this cannon is done. Cannon not even halfway done yet, and this forge is almost out of shields already. Another cannon going down right now, but this is a pretty tense spot for ToD right off the bat. You can see he is starting to get probes again, and CatZ just going to be going for the pretty standard, just getting queens, getting drones after this. And it looks like CatZ, can he kill this forge? I think he will. Yes, he does. He kills the forge, and then he backs off ToD with a very fast pylon right here, which he cancels after they decide not to run in. But CatZ, look at that, just putting on all kinds of pressure, and look at the map control he is getting instantly. He has one ling at the outside of his opponent's base. So good to do that. So you can see when he's moving out. Also has control of both Zelnaga watchtowers, so he was able to keep these lings alive. And now he's just going to be going ahead and expanding. So really aggressive opening, but not going too much into it is CatZ. As you can see here, he's just going to continue to drone now. If we take a look at the units tab, we can see that there are 15 drones to 17 probes, now 14 on 17. So ToD is ahead as far as the economy goes, and he does have his Nexus up. It looks like about the same timing as the hatchery, actually. So whew, that was a pretty close, but ToD is going to manage to hold down like a baller. You can see he actually canceled the second cannon and the additional pylon because he did not need them, and he wanted to save his money. Forge is going down again, and that is going to re-wall himself in. So he should be safe against any kind of Zergling attack. Now roaches could cause him quite a bit of trouble here, but it does not look like he is going to be going for roach. He could, but I don't see it. I think he's just going to go for Zerglings and play standard from here. We will have to wait and see though, because CatZ can do whatever he wants. Really, looks like he has made a few extra Zerglings, and these. Oh, the probe has to be careful. Has to be careful. Probe, look out. And looks like the probe from ToD will. Is he going to get up into the base and see? No, he is not. He is going to see the timing on the expansion hatchery. He saw that it popped right when it did, but he does not know any kind of tech. Now, of course, there is nothing there, but he does not know if roaches or something like that are coming. Now, with these additional 6 Zerglings, what is he going to do with these? I am not sure. You can see there is another cannon going down right now. ToD being like, well, I am cutting a little bit light on my defenses, and I do want that cannon. I just didn't want it before I got my Nexus up. So these 6 lings now are just going to be chilling, running around, making sure it looks like that ToD has not taken anything else. But ToD is just going to be, hunkering down and trying to chrono boost out his warp gates and trying not to die until he can do that. But he does have, it looks like a Zealot on the way out, and the Zealot's going to be on this side of the wall because Zealot really wouldn't help to be on this side of the wall. Looks like ToD going for that very fast +1 weapons again, as well as getting a quick third gas. So, and it looks like CatZ thought about getting a third gas, but maybe didn't have the money because he has a drone just sitting there. He's so, maybe he just didn't want to become a gas. He was like, it's really painful. Because can you imagine, you're a drone, and then you all of a sudden get stretched out into this. Oh man, and then you turn into, oh man, like stretch marks. Ugh, that is just painful. But anyway, he is going to do that because he doesn't really have a choice. And it looks like we're going to go again for ToD doing the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gateway. So he's going to go again for 6 gateways just to flood units and trying to do a big push. Now the thing is that CatZ with this Overlord has spotted it. He knows that there are mass gateways on the way. And Warp Gate, as it gets Chrono Boost, is just about to finish. And oh my goodness, even more gateways. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 gateways. So ToD is pretty much all in here. He's going to go 8 gates off of 2 bases. And what is CatZ going to do to counter? He does have a Spine Crawler going down, and he is getting roaches, getting a quick +1 on those roaches as well. But, I mean, ToD is going to have this huge timing where his +1 is going to be done, and the Zerg +1 is not. And look at this, getting a ton of Zealots, and he's going to be going with Zealot Sentry, it looks like, and pushing out right now. There is this Overlord, and he is in all kinds of trouble, but it looks like, oh, manages to find the high ground and be okay. But, I mean, ToD is pretty much, like, you can't kill him right now, although there is only one pylon. I would really like to see another pylon right here. But it looks like ToD is going to be moving down here, and boom, killing off. Oh, killing off that Overlord is actually a big deal, as it does supply block CatZ, and CatZ has 6 roaches on the way, is getting Burrow +1 as well, and as Glial Reconstitution. And look at this, ToD with great pylon placement right here. This pylon is perfect, is now going to be flooding with additional Zealots and Stalkers as he moves up into the natural of CatZ. He does have that Spine Crawler, and he does have, it looks like, 11 roaches right now. And here they come. Looks like, oh, Zealot's taking a beating. And what is ToD? I mean, ToD he's even on supply with CatZ, and it looks like he may just go ahead and pull back. There is an infestation pit on the way, as well as it looks like 10 roaches in production. And now what is ToD doing? Looks like he's just going to go ahead and pull back and not actually attack them. There is warping in additional units still from this really cool pylon placement that he has right here, but I don't know, man. And now CatZ, he's going to be the one pushing forward. It looks like Glial Reconstitution is done. Burrow is done as well. And +1 is almost done. Getting that tunneling clause right now for those roaches. And, oh, yep, looks like the building was killed right here, so he can actually move in and out of his base. But ToD, I don't know, man. I think, oh, man, I'm just, like, he has a, is he going to try to expand off of this? Like, I don't get it. I thought he was all in, but apparently not. He just pulled back and decided, nah, I'm not going to use my eight warp gates. I'm just going to go ahead and expand because CatZ had good defense. I don't know what to tell you. CatZ had good D. Getting that pathogen glands against. We're going to see, it looks like the same unit composition we saw in the last game. It's going to be mainly gateway units coming out for ToD versus the Roach Infester coming out for CatZ. And here comes CatZ trying to put on some pressure. So if you could do some damage, and nice force fields there, going to be killing off a few of these roaches. A couple of them are actually burrowed right here, and I don't know if ToD actually even saw the burrow. And he does have an observer on the way, additional stalkers moving in as well. And here is, I thought those were going to be something else, but apparently they're just going to be overlords, spewing creep in the middle of the map. As CatZ takes a third very leisurely. Now, I don't know if he knows that there's a pylon here. Now he does. Oh, man, and all of CatZ units are like, we must kill the pylon. We don't want there to be Zealots and all kinds of other shenanigans and funsies and stuff in our base. And, oh, no, you can see, it looks like he's actually splitting his splitting his units so that he doesn't lose both of them. Wow, and actually not going to kill either of them. That Zealot is very lucky. As it looks like, oh, ToD was threatening to push forward again, pushing forward, and that made CatZ go ahead and pull back his units. You can see CatZ is taking a 4th base, and looks like a macro hatch going to go down at his 3rd as well. So CatZ just getting all kinds of stuff right now, and Infestors on the way. So, yep. Wow, taking this base as well? Oh, you're kidding me. CatZ is just going expand crazy. He's going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hatches pretty soon. And he is going to be just getting into this macro mode that it's going to be pretty scary. Now here comes the blink from ToD, something that we saw him not get in the last game. Also getting out some immortals, as they are incredibly good against the roaches of CatZ. Okay. Now, one thing I want to note that CatZ is doing, which is so good and so annoying, and everybody should do it, is he has this burrow. So he's going to be putting these Zerglings, not actually burrowing this one, but putting Zerglings at every single expansion. So he is going to force an observer over there, or force a pylon and then a cannon before you can even build your hatch or your nexus. So annoying, so good, doesn't cost him anything. He also gets that good scouting, so he sees exactly the timings on when ToD tries to take his bases. Now, these food counts are a lot closer. It looks like CatZ is only ahead by about 20 food this time, as he was maxed last time. But he did not have 6 hatches last time on 5 bases. So, CatZ his economy is going to be just out of control here, as it looks like here comes a little battle, and here comes the defensive burrow, but it's not going to matter. They are both going to go down. And man, just the supplies are so close because these roaches are so supply heavy, costing 2 apiece. And these infestors, it's going to come down to force fields and fungal growths. That is what it is going to come down to. You can see these infestors have a ton of energy. Wow. And you know what would be actually be cool is to see some high Templar with some feedbacks. That would be pretty good. But here comes a huge attack from ToD. He does have blink. And where are the fungals? Where are the fungals? Look at this ToD actually splitting his units of the fungals. There's one fungal going down, but not actually getting that many units. And great force fields. Look at these force fields doing such a good job. Another nice fungal going down, and another fungal as well. And it looks like CatZ may hold here. Yes, he will. As, oh, nice fungal there, sniping off a few of those sentries. Nice job there. Additional stalkers warping in, and it looks like now it's ToD who's in the lead. He's going to be blinking forward and focusing down a lot of those infestors. So many infestors being focused down, but good fungals going down as a ton of stalkers go down. Wow, that was crazy. And look at that, CatZ with a huge supply lead after that. But here come the Immortals. The Immortals are going to be battling infested Terrans as well as roaches and infestors. And now he's trying to run away. Run away, run away. But these Zerglings are just punishing him for running, as there are just a few Zerglings. And this is the counter to the infested Terrans. You can, well, I guess you can fight them, but really you just run away. And they're so slow that they can't really follow you, and they're on a timer. So there we go. All the infested Terrans are down. And here comes a lot more roaches as well as these infestors. And what is this battle going to look like? It looks like a couple of more eggs going down for the Zerg player, but ToD holding down like a boss. And he still looks like he is in okay shape. He is still on 3 bases though, and that could be the part that's a little bit scary, is when you're only on 3 bases against a 5-base Zerg. And just look at the macro. Are you kidding me? Oh, CatZ, you're so good. But ToD just will not quit. He is like, oh, it is not done yet, boy. You stand by to stand by. I am gonna just bring out a world of pain. You can see he does have +2 attack done. Meanwhile, 1-1 for both Blings and the roaches of CatZ. And CatZ is going for a more kind of balanced. He has lots of roaches. He does have quite a few Zerglings as well, and quite a few infestors. So here comes an observer. You're going to see absolutely everything. This Zealot getting a little bit overzealous. And, oh, looks like ToD might get into a nice position here. Good fungals going off, hitting a large amount of ToD's army. And here comes ToD with a split as he tries to split his units so they do not get fungled again. You can see moving some of them back, blinking back little groups of units. Nice concave by these roaches of CatZ, though. And, oh, look at that. If even the infestor is going to be taking over these Immortals, and Immortals do a good job of doing damage to Stalkers. Yes, indeed they do. And look at this. Looks like CatZ is going to be just absolutely smacking down ToD in this battle. But still, ToD pushing forward will not be denied as he goes, Sparta, and continues to, looks like he's going to blink back. And this pylon, this is the worst place for Pylo to ever be, because he just keeps getting killed over and over again. And now here comes CatZ pushing back. There's the blink to save some of these stalkers, and additional stalkers and zealots warping in now for ToD, it looks like the Zealots do not have charge, and he kind of needs that if they are going to be as effective as possible. Sniping off a couple of Infestors, and now running away again. These Zerglings giving chase, and oh man, look at CatZ just reinforcing all over the place. And it looks like ToD may want to go ahead and expand, but he really can't right now because of that Zergling. Here it goes again. It looks like CatZ at 170 supply versus 110 supply is going to be pushing in here, and I don't know if there is anything ToD can do. ToD is trying his absolute best to hold down here, but I just do not think it's going to be enough. CatZ is going in there. There's the GG, the well played from ToD. So CatZ is going to be taking this game down 2-0, or this series down 2-0. Great job. Phenomenal job by CatZ, and great job by ToD too. I'm really impressed with his play. He was able to hang on for a long time. The problem was with these early expands, which is fine from Protoss, but you need to find some way to punish Zerg, or at least make them make units, because I mean CatZ was able to drone again for a long time, although he did open up with a way different build, getting this spawning pool incredibly early and getting out 6 Zerglings before his his second Overlord, first one that he built. So he was able to put on pressure, actually snipe off a building here, that forge, and really force cannons and force ToD to just be like, oh man, and he was so defensive after that, and then CatZ just went right back to droning. So I don't know, man. You gotta be careful with CatZ, because he'll just get out of control with his drones. So anyway, that wraps up game 2. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys later.